Most people think you need $1 million to invest in Dubai real estate. But in this video, I'm going to show you a case study where I made $300,000 in profit by investing only $4,000 per month. Before I show you the numbers where I go through ROI, my ROI would be 75%. Payment plan, we had to pay 10% on booking, then 45% during construction. And my exact step-by-step strategy, let me tell you what actually happened. We ended up holding the property until 2023. Let me start by giving you a quick brief about the property we invested back in 2020. It was a new project by Majid Al Futtaim, one of the better developer here in Dubai. They had 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses with a clean and modern community design. The location was great. It was located here. Hissa Street serves as an important link between several key areas in Dubai. So these connections make it way easier for Ilan residents to major part of the city. The community was well planned with great amenities. You have green parks, walking trails, cycling lanes, pools, and all the good stuff you would expect from a modern gated community. Now, on paper, this was a very solid project, but we needed to go really deeper. What actually really matters, it's the numbers. Before we talk about the numbers, we must understand the payment plan. So let's do that. Here's when the project was launched. That is in January 2020. We had to pay 10% on booking, then 45% during construction, and 10% on handover, and the remaining 40% post handover. From this milestone to that milestone, you cannot sell your property. You have to pay 40% of the full amount. So now that we understand the payment plan, if you want to make the most amount of money from this project, the numbers say you should exit here. This is where mathematically the ROI is the highest. But that's not where I plan to exit. I'll tell you why in a second. I bought this property in January 2020 for 1.26 million dirham. Let's assume by December 2021, the price will increase by 30%, meaning we can sell this property for around 1.638 million dirham, and that will give us a profit of 378,000 dirham. According to the payment plan, we would have just paid 40% of the full amount, which is around $500,000 dirham. So if I sell my property in December 2021, my ROI would be 378,000 dirham divided by how much I paid, which is 504,000 dirham. And my ROI would be 75%. This number looks good. Who doesn't want 75% ROI? But here's where people get it wrong. Yes, the math looks amazing, but how do I know the price would go up by end of 2021? I don't have enough facts. I don't have enough information. And also, I don't have enough reasoning that the price will appreciate by December 2021. Just because the project is in a right location or it's in a good area, it's not enough for me. I need more than that. So when did I actually plan my exit? When I did my analysis back in 2020 for my client, my plan was to exit in early 2023. Here is why. Because I have studied the Dubai real estate market and I understand how it works and what are the new development coming to the market and how it will affect the market. I knew there is going to be a new development of few schools, community park and lagoons by early 2023. And for the end users, this now becomes a real community other than pictures and brochures. And that is why we can expect the prices would go up in value. And also because I studied the Dubai real estate market and I understand its vision. And also I have some insider knowledge. I knew back in 2020, DLD was planning to launch their REST platform. You might be thinking, what is a REST platform? It's a real estate self-transaction. This is where you can track all the project's progress and real-time transaction. And what this will do is increase transparency in Dubai real estate market, bringing in more investors who might have been skeptical before. And I also knew around this time, Dubai is going to make changes to their golden visa criteria, bringing the requirement down to 2 million dirham for off-plan and mortgage properties. So this would allow more people to enter the market in Dubai, as people didn't need to own the property outright. And they could also sponsor their entire family under one visa. And it opened doors for foreign investors who are looking for more affordable options and long-term residency here in Dubai. So putting all this together, it's really fair to assume that price would increase during this period. And that is why I decided to plan my exit during this time. Let's say I sell my property during this time in early 2023, assuming the price increase of 30%. And I bought it for 1.26 million dirham in January 2020. Let's assume in February 2023, I can sell it for 1.638 million dirham. That will give us a profit of 378,000 dirham. But by then, according to the payment plan, I would have paid around 60% or 756,000 dirham. So if I calculate my ROI, it would be 378,000 dirham divided by 756,000 dirham. And my ROI would be around 50%. Even though my ROI is lower than at this point, I still choose to pick this exit because I have more data and more information. If the prices do increase by December 2021, I'll sell my property if I'm getting the return that I'm happy with. But that's not how I plan my investment. I can't just hope and pray. I need something more. I need facts and figures. Now, this was the analysis we did back in 2020. Let me tell you what actually happened. We ended up holding the property until 2023. As expected, the price did rise. But instead of 30%, the property appreciated by 130%. So we bought the property at 1.26 million dirham and we sold it for 2.59 million dirham. And that's a profit of 1.33 million dirham. And according to the payment plan, we had only paid 60% and our ROI was approximately 176.8%. That's more than what we originally planned for. This is why I always plan conservatively. If I expect 10%, I'm happy with 7%. So this is the type of analysis you need to be thinking of when you're planning to investing in off-land property in Dubai real estate. It's non-negotiable. Instead of looking at the great views and the amenities, you should be looking at the numbers, and most importantly, you must understand them. And this will help you create a clear plan when to exit and what kind of profit you would expect. If you do this, you'll be very successful in Dubai real estate. Otherwise, there will be a lot of uncertainties. This is exactly the kind of analysis and breakdown I do for my clients. And not just this, we also go to the next level and compare multiple projects with each other. So we can find the best suitable property based on a goal, investment, and budget. So if you want to invest in Dubai real estate and want to have a clear plan of action of investment, exit, payment plan, and profit strategies, then click the link down below. Book a call with me today. Let's find the best project for you in Dubai together. That's it for today. See you in the next one.